One. My name is Lion Adedayo Olumuyiwa. I'm also an educational neuroscientist, a lecturer, and an international author because I've authored about 6 books. Today, I have a very fascinating topic to really discuss with us. It is titled Dyslexia, 7+ key ideas you must know about dyslexia. Dyslexia ideas. Okay, let me repeat it again. The title of today's video is Dyslexia, 7+ ideas you must know about dyslexia. Dyslexia analysis. So what I intend doing is just to bring to the fore some new ideas that I have discovered as a result of my dyslexia research. Dyslexia today is one of the most common academic learning difficulties that is plaguing and affecting, that is besetting students all over the world. That is besetting learners and adults, teenagers, etc. And there are other videos that I've really shot with regard to dyslexia, where I define dyslexia, talked about the different types, the symptoms, etc. But today I just want to really talk about 7+ key things that maybe school psychologists, school owners, educators, child pediatricians, etc. can just to provide them additional information about dyslexia. And before I go into defining dyslexia, I think it is important for me to let you know that presently I direct a consulting firm that is called Edubrainix Africa Consulting Limited. So we are presently training teachers, school owners, educators on what is called masterclass in educational neuroscience. This is the course curriculum. You can't find it anywhere in the world because it covers 25 groundbreaking topics. Everything that a school owner, that a student of education, that a teacher, that the parent needs in order to raise super intelligent children, learners, students, etc. has been covered. Ideas like dyslexia, dyscalculia, dysgraphia, attention deficit hyperactivity disorder, slow learners, struggling learners, etc. Everything has been covered. In fact, we've gone beyond mild, maybe neurological challenges. We have ideas that cover Down syndrome, how to really attend to them in the learning environment. We have ideas that cover autistic learners. So everything that a person needs in order to fit in perfectly in the educational system has been covered in that course. If you know you're interested, please you just drop a comment. I would respond to you. So now let's come back to today's topic. What is dyslexia? Dyslexia is simply a neurological impairment. It is a difficulty that individuals, that children, that pupils, that learners experience as a result of reading. They find it very difficult to reconcile or to really decode the relationship between alphabets and sounds. For example, let me just, like A, for example, this alphabet A has different sounds in different words. Like for example, A, here it is A. A is A again. Yeah, it is able here. It is A here and it is A here. And if you look at this one, if you look at A again, it is here. It sounds like altar. Then if you look at this one, A is sounding A like aeroplane. Then here it is sounding A for the A. Here this A sound, if it is apple, it becomes A. So dyslexic, they find it very difficult to understand that the A alphabet, okay, can also, that the sound can change in other words. This is just one of the difficulties that dyslexic, okay, experience, okay, with regard to what, to reading, okay, to, and there are some other challenges that or other difficulties that they experience, but one of them has to do with it is called, they are blind to phonemic, okay, awareness, or they lack, okay, sound knowledge. So dyslexia is in addition, that dyslexia is also a congenital, okay, difficulty, okay, that you're born with dyslexia. There are some people, okay, there are some learners out there whose parents are dyslexic, so the probability becomes, okay, very high that they too might end up becoming dyslexic. So dyslexia is important in the knowledge-driven economy because the socio-economic kind of arrangement, okay, has been designed to really give opportunities to those who can read and write, and that is why you see the dyslexic, they find it very difficult to really prosper. They find it very difficult to read printed, okay, materials, and to comprehend or to decode the meanings, okay, inherent in those printed material, to read books, etc. I'm not saying that dyslexic, okay, cannot, okay, thrive, but it's just that they find it is, okay, they read very slowly. Okay, some of them find it very difficult to decode, okay, the meaning of written or printed words. So that is for dyslexia. So the second thing is that, what are the signs of dyslexia? There are numerous signs. The first one has to do with that the dyslexic, okay, find it very difficult to appreciate and to understand phonology. Phonology has to do with the sounds that alphabets, okay, carry, just like what I've explained. Then two, they find it difficult, okay, to recognize words, written words, just because of this the impairment, okay, that they have in their brains. For example, let me quickly say this. Like, if you look at this image, this is the one. This image, okay, reveals the neural basis, okay, of a speech production, not only of reading. Okay, here is the Winnicke's area. It is responsible for the interpretation of words, what is called semantics. While this place is used for what? The production. Okay, whenever you're reading loud, okay, this place, okay, plays a role. There's another part here, okay, that is called the OTP, okay, the occipital temporal, okay, pathway or junction. It is responsible for reading. That whenever you master reading, okay, that part of the brain, the OTP, the occipital temporal pathway or junction, okay, becomes what? Plastic. It experiences what is called neuroplasticity. So another difficulty that dyslexic experiences, it has to do with spellings. The one other thing is that they find it very difficult to comprehend passages, to understand the meaning of sentences, etc. So these are just the signs of what? Of dyslexia. Some of them write, okay, whenever they're writing, they write omitting some alphabets. Then the next question is, what is the main cause of dyslexia? The main cause of dyslexia is neurobiological, or we can say that the main cause of dyslexia is genetics. That whenever, if your parents, okay, are dyslexic, the probability becomes higher that you might end up becoming dyslexic, and it is called developmental dyslexia. Developmental dyslexia is that inherited, okay, dyslexia, the inability to really understand printed material is called the developmental dyslexia, and it is the main cause of dyslexia. The other one has to do with what? Acquired dyslexia, but that is not the topic for today. If you're interested, I have other videos that I've shot if you send me if you comment that and you show that, if you indicate that you're interested, I'm going to actually send you the link. Then what are the three signs? Okay, I think I've answered that. Then what are the four types of dyslexia? Okay, we have the visual dyslexia. Okay, we have the attention deficit dyslexia that is caused as a result of our inability or the student's inability to pay attention, etc. Then I have shot a video in that regard through. I'm going to attach a link to this video. If you're interested, I'm going to really advise you to check on that video too, where I talked about 6. Here it is 4. I talked about the 6 core causes of what, or the 6 types of dyslexia. So I'm going to really attach a link. Then what age does dyslexia start? Based on research and data that I've gathered for this video, this dyslexia starts immediately when one enters school, or it could be during the preschool period. The learners or the pupils, they will find it very difficult to exhibit what is called, to understand what is called the alphabetic principle. They find it very difficult to read A, B, C, D, and that whenever you bring anything that has to do with alphabets, they always show some kind of disinterest or anxiety for things that are alphabetically related. Then another sign that one can really observe in a child that has the tendency of becoming dyslexic is that the child, if you teach the child ABC today, maybe tomorrow if you try to actually teach that child, the child would have really forgotten what you've taught him or her yesterday. So these are just 2 signs of what, of signals of early dyslexia. So in a nutshell, dyslexia is often revealed when a child is about to start schooling. That is one. Or when that child enters this kindergarten, one can really observe, and from there one can really see that yes, this child has the tendency of becoming dyslexic. And that is why most experts like Professor Sally Shewitz of Yale University, and her husband Professor Bennett Shewitz, this French leading cognitive neuroscientist, Professor Stanislas Dehaene, and others, we have been advocating that this early screening or early diagnosis of dyslexia, it is the surest way of what, of treating dyslexia in the world. So the earlier that child is really diagnosed, and the earlier quality, especially evidence-based intervention is applied, the better for that child. Then finally, can a dyslexic person read? Yes, the individual can read. The person's reading ability can be improved upon, but that doesn't mean that the person will be cured of dyslexia forever. Dyslexia is a permanent thing, but it's just that one's reading abilities can be improved upon, and one will be able to not only thrive in the education sector, one can also thrive in the global economy itself. We have people, renowned dyslexic, who are renowned successful individuals who were diagnosed as having dyslexia. People like Richard Branson is dyslexic. People like Albert Einstein, the greatest scientist of the 21st century, research has proven that he was dyslexic. People like Kate, people like Steven Spielberg, he's also dyslexic. And we have professors, lawyers and others who are dyslexic, and they are successful. So In a to really hit the nail on the head here, a dyslexic can be helped. A dyslexic can be assisted. A dyslexic can become, okay, at least to a very large extent, modest reader. There are various interventions. Okay, in one of my big videos, I talked about the neurotechnologies that are applied. Okay, that are used. Okay, for treating students. Okay, learners who are dyslexic. Okay, equipment like the TMS, transcranial magnetic stimulation, DBS, okay, deep brain stimulation, and others are neurotechnologies that are currently used, okay, just to treat patients, students, adults, kids who are dyslexic. So, but if you register for our master class in educational neuroscience, what we are currently doing is this: we're going to really expose you to groundbreaking ideas that you can also apply, okay, to handle learners, students, okay, etc., who are dyslexic. We have more than 25 groundbreaking ideas, okay, in that regard. We have videos, okay, that we've shot, that we're going to really give to you, that will give you insights on how to really diagnose and how to apply some specific and experience-based interventions and therapies that you can really apply in the educational environment in order to help learners or the neurodivergent, especially those who find it very difficult to read, to write, to spell, etc. So if you have any questions, please do not forget to really drop your questions. I will definitely respond to your questions, and I'm going to really implore you to do what, to register for our master class in educational neuroscience. We have resources, we have a textbook. In fact, Dr. Okemel Usman, okay, and I, we've co-authored the first educational neuroscience textbook in Africa. So if you register for this course, we're going to give you access, okay, to the book, to other resources that will make you irreplaceable. If you're a school owner, that will help you, okay, that will help you generate what we call sustainable organic growth for your school. That is why we have testimonials, and presently we begin to have participants from other African countries who have shown interest in our master class in educational neuroscience. Thank you so much, and as I see you in the next video.